Oh, hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac mod spotlights. Yeah, I know it's a mod spotlight, like, Jesus Lord, a little car alarm just started going off outside my window as I do my intro. For the love of God. Man leaves for a week, and this is what you bring me back with? Anyway, we're doing a mod spotlight today. I'm just going to random ourselves here. It's a mod by my good pal, Kuroa. Who is a stout member of my community. Great guy. He told me, Tyler, you should check out globin goo, which is an item that I have created. Here it is. What does it allow you to do? It allows you to die, but then not really die as long as nothing hits you in the process of you dying or something like that. We're going to try it out. Probably it'll have more impact early on because it will legitimately just kill your HP. Is what I kind of pick up on. But I kind of figured this was a good one to do because, of course, I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room of where the hell were you, Tyler? You literally left us for a week, almost week and a half. You know, what the hell happened, buddy? So here's the deal. I'm gonna talk about this, but I want to preface this by saying, one, I might end up rambling a little bit. I mean, it's just a me thing. I ramble. But, oh, that was a little bit closer comfort. I just want to emphasize that sometimes just take what I say as a grain of salt. I literally couldn't move, so that was fun. Take what I say as a grain of salt sometimes. I'm going to attempt to speak how I feel, but I know that in some ways it's going to come off differently than probably how I speak here. But we'll just talk about it. So, I took a week off of recording and uploading. This is the first time, honestly, this is the first time that I've played a video game in a week. And I know you're probably like, ooh, Tyler, that's so, such a hard life you live, buddy. You didn't play video games for a week. You must have died. It's not that. It's just, it's different, man. When I go from recording, okay, I'm gonna pop the gauze here. When I go from recording, 2-3 videos a day for upwards of like 8 months, and then all of a sudden I don't even touch a video game. I've barely been at my computer over the past week. It's difficult and it's different. And basically what happened was I ran into some IRL stuff. As many of you know, school is what I do. This is not my job doing YouTube. It's just a side, you can call it a side job. I don't like to think of it as like that. I like to think of it as a hobby. But I go to school. I'm studying computer security. I've talked about this ad nauseum in a lot of videos. And those of you that are old-time viewers of the channel, you already know pretty much all of what I'm saying here. But what I want to emphasize is that sometimes school is a pain in the rear. Do I love it? Absolutely. Do I not want to change, anything possible? This is a weird one for sure. Speed downgrade and health downgrade, but everything else upgrades, so sure, we'll rock it. But school's sometimes hard, and something you should know about me is in pretty much everything I do, I'm a perfectionist. And I know you're going to be like, Tyler, that sounds ridiculous because you would win like every Isaac run you ever did if you were a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist in different things. If there's something that I want to put my mind to doing, then I'm going to try to do it as perfectly as possible. I don't really care about winning Isaac runs. I care about putting out quality entertainment that you guys enjoy. If I make a bad video, to where, sure, I die on the run, but my commentary was also horrible. I had weird audio issues during it, all that. That kind of stuff eats me alive. I like having everything be perfect. And that goes into my real life as well. When I focus on, and I always have throughout all my life, I focus on school being my #1 priority all the time. So I would pour, all of my time into studying and doing work just to pull off the good grades that I would get. And I'll tell you right now, and this isn't a, ooh, I'm Tyler, I like to brag kind of thing. Okay, we're going to try this. I want to get the deal with the devil first. And then we're going to try that. Because we can kill ourselves on the self-sacrifice thing, I think, and maybe have globin goo work here. Globin goo. But I'm a perfectionist, and this isn't me bragging, but like I have been a straight A student all of my life. It's just something that I prided myself in because it was something I wanted to do. I wanted to have good grades. And going into college, I like, you know, my sister told me, my parents told me, you know, Tyler, you're not going to be able to be a perfectionist in college. And I went, ooh, pshaw. College is easy. You don't understand. I'm an angsty teenager, Mom. This isn't a phase. I love school, okay? It just comes out a little bit weird, in all honesty. But when I got to college, the first year of college was a breeze. You know, I basically pulled straight A's in all my classes, you know, sitting with a high GPA, grade point average, for those that don't know what it means. And I was like, yeah, college is literally just like high school, which was just like grade school. It's easy peasy. This semester, decided to tell me, Tyler, high school or college is not easy peasy, buddy. College is hard, and sometimes college is just going to absolutely whoop you. And there's really nothing you can do about it, and you can't be perfect. And that's what I've learned over the course of this past week, kind of. I got back some exam grades on, sure, I will take this. I got back some exam grades on, what was it? It was on Monday. It was on Sunday night of this past week, and they were not really what the doctor ordered, if I'm being honest with you. And it upset me a lot. I was like, I have failed. I have also failed at that. Okay, so that is 100% not a thing we can do. Rest in peace, that run. Globin Goo has failed me. Kuroa, I would like a refund. Please send it to my P.O. box that does not exist. But, short things short, I basically got a couple of bad grades. I had a little bit of a spell of just not wanting to do anything. You know, I was a little bit disappointed in myself. I felt like I failed kind of as a human being. You know, when you pour all of your time into something, and then in the end, it doesn't even matter, I tried so hard. No, but like, when you pour all your time into something, and you make it a point to be good at that one thing, it's tough to then get that negative feedback on something. It's like if I spent, you know, it was like when I was determining to do the Wheel of Isaac on the channel. You know, I went, this is something I think people are going to love. And I spent a ton of time figuring out how to make the Wheel of Isaac work. You know, keeping it balanced, keeping it, you know, actually getting the technology to work for it. You know, I spent hours and hours trying to get the wheels to even show up on the screen, let alone actually setting up the Wheel of Isaac itself. You know, and I poured all this time into it, knowing in the back of my head, I'm going, I think people are really gonna love this. And if it turned around and everybody went, Tyler, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. You know, this is just the dumbest idea and you should die because of it. It hurts, man, because you spend so much time on something just to then turn around and have it, you know, ripped from you. And you feel like, wow, I've failed at doing the one thing that I want to do. And that's kind of how I felt. So I didn't really have the motivation to record at all. It was kind of like, there's other things that I should be doing right now. You know, I had a big exam on Thursday, which is yesterday for me recording right now, but 2 days ago for you guys seeing this. I had a big exam on Thursday, and I knew I needed to do well on it because I did not do well on a previous one. And I poured like 2 weeks of studying into this exam just to remotely get a good grade on it. And like, those of you that are in school, if you're studying 2 weeks for an exam, this bomb did not show up, pardon me. If you're spending 2 weeks on an exam, my bombs are invisible. Pardon me? That's a little bit weird, game. If you spend 2 weeks on an exam, you're expecting to do well on that exam. So I went into it, I was feeling confident, I was like, yeah, this is going to be great. Easy A for me. The exam was impossible, at least so I thought at the beginning of it. And I was like, yeah, this literally is just the worst day ever in my life. Here I, you know, decided not to do YouTube for a week. You know, took away something that I love, a passion of mine. You know, people are wondering where I'm at, all this other stuff. And in the end, you just screwed me. Again, life. You decided, yeah, Tyler, you know what? You poured all this time into it, but in the end, you still are going to get a D on this test. And I'm like, you know what? Life just sucks. And then I got the grade back, and I saw that I actually did quite good on the exam. And a lot of other people struggled on it, which never feels good to like see other people struggle. But when you pour a ton of time in and you get a good grade, you don't care what anybody else says. You just want that good grade, and you run with it, and you're happy, and life is beautiful. That's how I felt last night when I got that back. But the moral of the story here is, besides like, hello, hi, I'm back, videos will continue as regularly as they can. The other things that you should know from this is I might have to take a few breaks here and there, guys. School is my #1 priority. And this summer, I'm going to be working a full-time job for the entire summer. And it's going to be taxing on me because there's not really... Like, it's... Basically, I'm living far away from where my job is because I'm living from home. And it's like an hour or more commute every morning to the place. And when you're working an 8 to 5 with an hour commute in rush hour traffic to a major city... that stuff will be bad. Like, I'm not going to have a whole lot of time. I got to get up at like 5 in the morning, which means I'm not going to bed and like any later than 11, which means I'm not having a lot of time to record. And I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to make it work, and we're still going to put videos out, but there's going to be times where I miss uploads over the next couple of months. And crap happens is all I'm going to say. And I'm trying to come to terms with just my own like mental psyche here. You know, and telling myself, you know, Tyler, people don't care if the video's not perfect. You know, people want to hear what you're talking about right now. You know, they don't care if you're putting out, you know, content that, you know, you guys will watch. What I'm trying to say is you guys will watch whatever I put out. You're all incredibly supportive about everything. And that's why I continue to say again and again, there is no community out there better than mine, and I'll fight anybody that wants to argue with me on that one. I mean, you guys have been incredible. So many people would message me with, you know, dude, you okay? Where are you at? And I know that it's, you know, part of it is, you know, I miss your videos. I want to see your videos. But then those people that are coming to talk to you, experimental treatment was the last run, so you know, I'll take Roid Rage anyway. And that'll work out fine here. I will take 7 seals and then we will go. But I know that those people that are coming to me, sure, they care about the videos, but in the end, they just care about me as a person. And that's why, you know, no matter what, you know, I go through phases where I'm like, you know, maybe doing YouTube just isn't the right thing for me to be doing with my life. You know, maybe this is just a dumb hobby that I happen to make a little bit of money off of. But do I really need that money? Sure, we'll take Cursed Eye. Do I really need that money? Do I really need to... That was cool. Do I really need to do this? You know, are people really going to be that heartbroken if I turn around and... What an odd teleport. Just teleport me into the super secret room. Daddy, go for it. Are people going to be really that mad if I stop doing YouTube? And these are the kind of thoughts that go through a person's head that can be known as, I just realized that our familiar is gone as well. He's invisible. There's some weird graphical glitches going on right now in the game, and I'm not quite sure what's up with that, but you'll survive, trust me. Now, I don't know if it's the mod that messed something up or something, but you know, we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. But it's when I see people that reach out to me, showing that they truly care about just me as a person, about the channel, you know, seeing the channel grow and me gain support. These are feelings that are just incredible. And I don't want it to, you know, I don't want this to turn into a sob fest or a pity fest. Oh no, Tyler's having a rough time in his whatever year of college that Tyler's in. Everybody cry and feel sorry for him. It's not that at all. It's just setting expectations and... a lot of it is me wanting to share my experiences with you guys. It's like, you know, a lot of you will say, Tyler, sure. Do I like watching Isaac? Yeah, it's a good game. I'll really watch whatever you do, because in the end, I kind of just like your commentary style. And I like listening to you talk about life and just tell me what's going on at any given moment. And that's cool as hell. Okay, we're going to demonstrate globin goo here. So do that, and then run out. So we died but we just morphed into this pile of goo, and then we can get right back up alive. So if I get hit in a room and I die, I turn into a pile of goo, and as long as I don't get hit in that little span that I'm a pile of goo, then I will come back to life, which is pretty cool. It's not as super useful as maybe I want it to be, because I feel like being able to exploit it for, say, like the self-sacrifice room could have been super dope, but in the end, I mean, it's still fine. I think it's a great item. You can find some use for it. It's like Gnawed Leaf, but not as boring, is what I'm going to say about this item. But anyway, I like sharing my experiences of the world with you guys. You know, I like you guys going, you know, Tyler, I failed an exam. You know, what should I do? And then you watch this video and you go, well, I can't get, like, up in arms over this failed exam. I got to move on with my life. There's more important things in life than an exam, man. You know, this is not okay. let me clarify here. When you fail an exam and your mom goes, Jeremy, why did you fail your exam? Do not go because a stranger on the internet told me it's okay. Study, go to school, go to class, do all that stuff. But realize that if you're putting in the time and you're putting in the effort and you get a bad grade here or there, in like 5 years, that grade is not going to matter. And you're literally not even going to remember it. Because if you know yourself and you know your work ethic and you know that you're going to put in the time later on, then you're going to be fine. Okay? It'll be okay. I promise you. I really do. You know, just because you fail one thing does not mean that you're a failure. It does not mean that you suck at life. Trust me, because this is stuff I tell myself every day. And I know it's wrong. This is a pot calling the kettle black here, is basically what it boils down to. I'm a giant hypocrite. And I've accepted that. There's an invisible enemy. There's not an invisible enemy. I'm losing my goddamn mind. That's great. Could not be happier about it. But anyway, I like keeping you guys in the loop. And I know that there's a lot of you that are going to be like, you know, Tyler, I'm glad you're okay, buddy. But next time, let us know. You know, let us know what's going on. And the honest, appropriate way to reply to that statement is, I'm not making a YouTube video to tell you that I'm not making YouTube videos. That's literally just a paradox, you crazy human being. That's not worth my time. Go follow me on Twitter, link in the description. Go join the Discord, link in the description. I literally gave updates this entire week in both of those locations. You can figure out exactly what's going on. I was still trying to be active with the community and all that. It's just I wasn't feeling up for recording. I knew the videos were going to be mad. Mad? I knew the videos were going to be bad, not mad. And when I'm a perfectionist, I don't like putting out content I'm not proud of. And I would not have been proud of any of the videos that I made. It feels good right now to be back. It feels good. I know I took a week off. It's not like I took off a year of YouTube. But it feels good to be talking in front of this freaking microphone again. You know, it's something you don't realize. It's one of those moments where you don't realize what you have until you don't have it anymore. You know, I don't realize how much I love doing this. How much I love, you know, talking with you guys, playing games for you on the internet. How much I love this until I don't do it for a week. You know, I want to sit and play video games in front of a camera and do this, even though I don't technically have a webcam on right now. That's really an only when I stream thing, but that's okay. The Bible, Book of Shadows. We pick up both because they can give us Bookworm, but then I'm okay with Tammy's Head right now. We don't use Tammy's Head often, so I'm kind of okay using it now. I know I've talked many times in the past about how one of my main inspirations for doing YouTube on my channel was B00, the former Minecraft member, and now he does just some own solo stuff. He does some stuff with, what the hell's the name of the group that they have? I can't remember it right now, but he was one of my big inspirations for YouTube. I actually died right there, but Globin Goo saved me. So, praise Globin Glue, our eternal Jesus, I suppose. But he has been going through the loss of his daughter. His third daughter died during childbirth, essentially, a couple hours after she was born. And he's been AWOL for a lot of time, and now he's starting to finally come back and make videos again. And I don't want in any way, shape, or form for me to sit here and be like, my struggles are the same as losing the life of a kid. That's not true at all. But by watching his, little comeback video and being like, hey, I'm ready to do this again, it's inspirational, is all I'm going to say. It's something to see that and go, my problems, he just dealt with the loss of a daughter. I don't want to ever deal with that. And if I'm worrying about a little stupid exam that just genuinely doesn't matter at all, maybe I should be rethinking my life here a little bit and figure out what's important. And I'm not saying that, well, in the end, I decided that playing video games is what's more important than school. It's not about that. It's about, I've said this a million times. I don't do YouTube because of the money or because of globin goo is actually 100% saving my life. So all the haters that were in the comments, I don't want to hear you, because globin goo is my eternal savior and lord now. It's actually being amazing. And I will take the one that regens all of my HP. Thank you very much. Head on down. I don't want me to say that like playing video games is important, but it's the concept of doing what you love. And I understand not all people have the privilege that I'm about to talk about here, but when you're getting a job, if you don't love what you're doing something wrong. And some people don't have the choice, and that sucks. Like, it literally 100% sucks. If you, are taking a job because you just need the money, and you can't find one that you love, that sucks. And I really sympathize with you more than anything else, because when you do a job, you should love doing it. I'm the weird kid because I love school. I love classes. I love learning. I love, I've talked about this ad nauseum, how much I love just learning. Learning new things every human being should do every day. I mean, you have no idea how important it is to learn things. But I'm in some classes right now where I just genuinely don't give a damn about anything going on in the classes. And it's tough to then focus and care about that when you don't give a damn about anything that's going on. And it's the same in the real world. If you're doing a job that you just hate, you're not going to be as into it, and as a result, you're just not going to be as happy. And in the end, life is about being happy and living life to the fullest. If you're living life and you aren't happy, then you should try to fix something that's going on to make you more happy. This is why I do YouTube. So many people tell me, Tyler, you literally make my day. I come home from school or I come home from work. I've got a big following of people. It's not just, 12-year-olds coming home from school. I get plenty of, Tyler, I come home from work, I put on your videos while I'm making dinner. Tyler, I'm in the military. I watch your videos to calm down myself. That kind of stuff. That's why I do this, And when I'm not making videos, I know that there's people that aren't getting that feeling. They're not getting my content. And they're going, well, this sucks. The guy that I use as my escape is now gone. And then I look at that situation and I go, well, look at how selfish I am. I'm not making content, and I'm just hurting a ton of people in the process. And that sucks, man. It really sucks. And that's why I'm trying to pledge myself to be not as much of a spaz case in my everyday life and just be, wow, we are getting just absolutely trash items from our damn boss rooms here. That's why I'm trying to pledge myself to just be a little bit better in terms of dealing with my own struggles, I guess. And I know what you're going to say. It's like, Tyler, look, man, if you need to take time away, take time away. It's okay. Life will go on. But it's tough to explain, is all I'm going to say here. And I'm going to stop talking about this pretty much soon, because I think you've heard enough. I've been basically ranting about this for 20 minutes of this video. You're probably like, Tyler, I get it. You're a sappy little you-know-what, and I don't care. I just want to watch The Binding of Isaac. By the way, when is your next Wheel of Isaac video coming out? Because that's all I care about on this channel. No, I'm joking. A lot of you, I mean, hell, most of you care more about me as a person than you do the freaking Wheel of Isaac or something like that. But I don't know. I said at the beginning of the video that I'm probably just gonna sit here and speak my mind for the entire length of the video. And god damn it, I have spoken my mind. You now know exactly where my mind sits in this scenario. I can come in here. This is bad. Yeah, that was fun. Hated that with a passion. Who knew that there was gonna be happy-go-lucky enemies chilling? That would ruin my life. Also, globin goo saved me again. Thank the Lord. It's a nightmare. This run right now. And it's my own damn fault. I want to emphasize that. Because I did give myself Cursed Eye, which has been a bit of a nightmare so far. But Cursed Eye is also a good item. I like it. So, no hard feelings to it. I will take Ghost Baby. Thank you very much. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I do highly invite you guys to comment. I don't want to probe you for, you know, random information. But if anything I said just struck you, I'd love to hear it. And frankly, if you have something that you want to say in private or something like that, then just feel free to message me on Discord. I normally don't like people DMing me. It's literally my #1 rule on the Discord is don't DM me. Because it's annoying to get, like, I'm mid-recording and I get, "Hi, love your Wheel of Isaac videos, when's the next one?" And I'm like, okay, and this is another person that I gotta block now. But if you message me and you're just like, "Hey, Tyler, I liked what you said in this video, here's this, that, and this," I'm 100% talking with you guys. I'm fine talking with you guys, okay? I don't want it to come out like I'm an asshole, and I don't really care about the community here, because I do. I care about you guys more than anything else. This is why I'm doing this. Is because of how much I care about you guys. So, just let me know in the comments if anything I said hit you in any way, shape, or form. But I'm going to try to get videos to continue to come out regularly now. I don't really see an issue why they shouldn't in the next couple of weeks at least. When final exams come along, then yeah, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for me to get content out, and I might need to take a couple days off again. But I don't know why I popped that. But that's something that we'll worry about when we get there. And that's a ways away. Away. We'll figure that out when the time comes, and life will be good. Dun Greed will come up after this, probably. Beats the hell out of me. I'm recording this video right now. Also, Isaac has just crashed, so that's fun. Not really sure why that happened, but I will reload the game. We'll live a happy life. It's a disaster episode of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Life goes on. I'm not going to sit here and worry about this disaster video going up on the channel. I have put up worse videos in the past. And you know what? I will put up worse videos in the future. That's awesome. Isaac just crashes every time we enter into that room. I would love to know what is in that room. I don't know if it is Delirium himself just chilling in that room, breaking everything. Beats the helter-skelter beetles out of me. We are going to run into a problem here. Because if the boss fight is in that direction, we ain't fighting it. And then I have to pull some voodoo magic out of my butt to get us to the next floor. And also give us the Polaroid and also all that other stuff. But we're just going to hope and pray that the boss fight is not that way. And it's instead the way that we're going. And life will be good. I'm basically recording all of my videos. Oh, god damn it. I'm recording all my videos for the weekend right now. Friday night. Which you know is bad when I'm recording. God damn it. When I'm recording videos the basically day before they're coming out. But life happens. And sometimes you gotta do that. So that is what I'm doing. This will continue to crash the game. Yeah. No, there's literally no way of us getting out of here. So, I mean, here's the deal. I'm going to put up an overlay for a stream from like 7 months ago. More than that, dude. Holy crap. It's almost a year ago that I did Genesis Plus. So this is a oldie right here. Here, I'll put on Is that literally the oldest out on my thing? Here's my closing sequence. Simple Sunday streams. Opening. There we go. I could put on, like, what the hell is Jackbox? I had Jackbox just chilling here. Here, let's put up a different image. Let's put up a image of... Let's see. Let's go through here. We could put up an image of Sonic just in the middle of the screen. Hey, look at that. There's Sonic. Okay. We can have Sonic right here. And then we're going to get... Hold up. This is where everything, you're going to be like, Tyler, you are making a masterpiece. Then all of a sudden, Pikachu comes out of nowhere. Okay? This is the Nintendo versus Sega battle of the century. And then to officiate the Sega Nintendo battle is indeed this guy right here. And he's going to chill right in the center there. And he is going to take over everything in this universe that you have ever loved. I keep on wanting to call him Danny DeVito. That is not his name. He's the guy that voices Randall in Monsters, Inc. But I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now, and I am a little bit pissed about it. We can add Waluigi onto Nintendo side. Steve Buscemi, that's his name. Steve Buscemi is the referee of the Nintendo Sega battle. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, pretty sure I don't have another Sega image saved on my computer right now. So I think it's fair that we give Sonic MC Hammer as well. And they will live a happy life. I'm going to end the video off here. I'm sorry that Isaac was super broken. I don't know why it's super broken in any way, shape, or form. It's something that I'll look into. But we'll have a done green video after this, hopefully. And then life will be good. Thank you guys for understanding. Once again, if you want updates in the future, please just go follow me on goddamn Twitter or join the goddamn Discord. And you guys can talk to me on both of those platforms to get updates for everything going on in my life. But seriously, just thank you guys so damn much for what you do for me and for the channel and everything else. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.